3. Man.
Just like that, man, we back, man. Hope you guys enjoyed that commercial break, man. Black Man Vet 2, the first and the only.
Only. O-N-L-Y. You know, sometimes folks be doing stuff and they didn't catch it all. So I'm gonna help you. O-N-L-Y.
Yeah, man. Some folks can't spell, so we try to help them. The first and the only Black Father and Son podcast in the state of Tennessee, man. This is the real deal. You can Google it.
Man, I like that too.
Yeah,
you can Google it.
I do too.
You can Google it, bro.
Yeah, you can Google it, man. Fact checkers. But outside of that, man, let's get into the story, man. Y'all know how we rock. Yes, me and my dad are prideful behind being the first and the only, but we're more prideful behind getting these brothers, on our podcast, man, to share their story on our platform, man. So without further ado, Teddy, man, let's get into it, bro. Let's get into it. What would you like to vent about today on Black Men Vent 2?
I got a situation that took place back in my hometown of Jackson, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
That actually took place at a very well-known HBCU, and I feel like I was treated very unfairly.
Mm-hmm.
Decisions that were made were biased. The school held negligence. No justice was planned to be served from the beginning till right now as I'm being. I mean, am I just supposed to like start the story? Like,
go for it. Go for it. Wherever you go for it.
The basic rundown of what happened, of how I ended up right here was the night of the incident, the night of the attack, assault, whatever you want to call it. I got to start y'all in the day. That day, I planned to go down there to Jackson from Nashville. I live in Nashville. I planned to go down there and shoot some content at the bowling alley. So I drove down there pretty early within that day and had shot the content at the bowling alley. I had a few people with me who I was friends with and who I were mutual friends with. Go to the bowling alley, shoot the content. After that, it's nighttime. We leave from the bowling alley. We go to Texas Roadhouse, Jackson, Tennessee. If you know, you know. We went to Texas Roadhouse. We eat, everything cool. I go to drop off one of the people who is with me and who was with me that day. He is a student of Lane College. At least at that time, he was a student of Lane College. He lived on campus. So we leave from Texas Roadhouse and we go to Lane College. So this whole day done been smooth, no red flags, nothing didn't happen, everything's cool. I go to Lane College to drop him off, and just in the midst of everybody just conversing, I park the vehicle, go inside the building, we go upstairs. Thinking nothing of it. I haven't been to Lane College this whole day. Me dropping him off at that school was my first time going to Lane College that day. Actually, my second time going to Lane College in my whole entire life. That was my second time going to that school, going inside of that school. We're going inside of their dorm room, their dorm building. It happened in Graves Hall dorm. But we pull up, I park, we go inside. About 2 or 3 minutes of me being inside his dorm room, about 10 to 15 people come in with masks on, hoods over their heads. They record and I see flashes. Instantly in that moment, you know, like it's overwhelming. You feel me? So like, that many people came inside the room and started attacking me. And not just like assaulting me or anything like that. These 10 to 15 people came inside the room. They cut the lights off. Like, this happened. This was recorded from 2 different camera angles. So how I tell you 10 to 15 people came inside their dorm room, two of those individual people's job was just strictly make sure you catch it on camera, record. Like literally one of the people's flashes is on because they knew they was gonna cut the lights off. Like this how pre-planned this was. This how deep, like I didn't thought about it. Like this happened to me. During this attack, they didn't just beat me up and things like that. These people decided they wanted to pull my clothes off. These people took my jacket off, slung it across the room, took my shirt off, took my shoes. They actually stole the shoes, of course. Took the shoes off my feet. This incident is on camera, of course. They even go as far as taking my pants and my underwear off and like trying to pull my underwear all the way away from up under me. It's literally on camera, like an instant where I get out of the fatal position of covering myself and reach back to pull my underwear up, and a person smacks my hand and continues to try to pull them down. And during this whole entire assault, people hitting me with belts.
Yeah.
People hitting me with belts like I'm a child. You feel me? Like, this attack, it went on longer physically than in my head it went on. Because in my head, I feel like it only lasted like 20, 30 seconds. Like, all right, that just happened. All right, I'm gone. That assault took place, I believe, it's on video. It took place for like a minute and like 35 seconds, a minute and 40 seconds. Like I got beat by 10 to 15 people, like longer than people get jumped into gangs. Like I got jumped for like almost 2 minutes straight. And of course, like after the attack, it wasn't just somebody came in. You would have thought somebody came in by the way they stopped attacking me, or they got what they was looking for, or something like that. They take off running outside the room. When they take off outside the room, of course, there's so many of them, so much adrenaline pumping. It's so many people in there with guns. Like, cause at this point, lights then came on, people in the hallway just went down. So many people in there with guns. Oh, and I know nobody who I thought I was cool with, I'm cool with, because how did this just happen to me? And I'm the only person here beat up. I'm the only person here with their clothes stripped off. I'm the only person who got their chain broke off their neck, who got their shoes took off their feet. I'm the only person who got touched. It was so many. Like when I say it was so many people, I asked so many times for the camera footage from that school. But continuing that story, they take off running outside. Out the room, outside of the dorm room. My adrenaline pumping. I instantly get up, run after them. They hit the stairwell. Somewhere off in the stairwell, they disappear. I lose them. Like, it get quiet as a mouse. You ever like had something like traumatic happen to you? Like, and it's so chaotic. And then soon as like you ready to go again, it's like you don't hear nothing. You don't see nobody. You can hear a pin drop. Like, nah, let's do it again. Like, you don't hear nothing. My adrenaline pumping, I still ran all the way downstairs. Like, I ran from whatever floor that was in the Graves Hall building. It was the top floor. This happened as soon as you go out the elevator to the left. It's the last dorm room to the right. It's literally a camera right before you walk in the door. It's the last room on the hall. My adrenaline pumping, I run all the way down the stairwell to the first floor. My adrenaline running so hard, like, I look to the front door, I don't see nobody. So I'm instantly thinking, okay, they must just ran out the back door. When you go directly down them stairs, you got the front door that's like a couple yards to the right, and you got the back door that's literally like 10 yards to your left. My adrenaline pumping, I run out the back door. As soon as I run out the back door, instantly sound all the alarms inside the building. Loud. Everybody inside the dorm building come out. And my adrenaline pumping, of course, I didn't let the door close on me. You know, like, of course, I'm smarter than that. I run at it, don't hear nobody, don't see nobody, run back in. At this point, I don't have on no shirt, I don't have on no shoes, I just got the socks on my feet. My head is gashed. Like, that's one thing, too, that people don't know. They actually gashed my head during that assault. They just left out of there so fast, they never got a chance to see the blood drop. Like, I know for a fact it was blood all over that. Like, somebody cleaned up blood that was on that floor. Like, my head was leaking blood. Like, I still got a mark that's a gash, like, on the side of my head. I go back upstairs to see, like, what of my things are up there. I told you they took off all my clothes and threw them across the room. They threw my jacket across the room. My jacket still had my keys, my wallet in it. Oh my goodness, my keys and my wallet. I'm finna get my truck and leave. And when that assault had just happened, like, it's just, she my guardian angel. It's just the timing of it. My cousin Deja had called me in that moment and asked me, I was like, oh, Teddy, where you at? And I said, at Lane. Instantly, she said, what you doing up there at Lane? In that exact moment, that's when all them people came inside the room. Like, she was, like, on FaceTime. Like, when I went back up to the room and, like, got my phone, she was still on the phone. Like, my phone was still on the counter, like on the desk, because when they came in, I was on the phone. Like, yeah, my phone was on the desk. So I still got my phone, I still got my wallet and my keys. I grabbed that, and I instantly go downstairs, get in the car, leave. That's what happened that night. I went back, straight back to Nashville. I didn't stop. I didn't retaliate. I didn't go and hit up nobody who I knew would feel type of way and let me do anything. Like, yeah, I didn't do anything to jeopardize what I already got going.
Mm-hmm.
I did very well at that. I really feel like I had an ego death. I was protected by a power that's higher than me, because I don't really see how I made decisions that I made to be right here being to y'all right now. And that's really like no pun intended. I don't know how I did that. But if that would happen to me or any of my loved ones, it's like, it's nothing that you could have told me. Like, what? It didn't affect that, like, this was recorded by the attackers. Not one, but two. This is posted on social media. What, I couldn't grasp it. But that's what happened that night. And this is something that's very important. That attack happened on October 2nd. It just happened about 10 p.m. that night. It happened about 10:07 exactly. Between 10:07 and 10:15 is when that attack happened. People only get it mixed up with October 3rd because it happened that night. So far, like the repercussions and everything that went on, all the public thing, that happened on October 3rd. It happened on October 2nd. It just happened that night. And that was that night. So I got attacked and went straight back to Nashville. Had time to sleep on it, all that. Like, yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
That's first things first.
Yeah.
Wow. My first question, who was after your cousin Deja, who was once you got back to Nashville, who was the immediate first person that you had to get this
the camera go love
to
it.
get it off to?
My girl, for sure. Yeah, my girl keep me grinding. She keep me.
Still tight today?
Yeah, for sure.
Shout
Yeah,
out to your what's her name?
We been like this for a long time. Z, I can't let them folks know the video.
Respect.
Shout out to Z.
Shout out to you. Respect.
Yeah, she treated right.
When you naturally just I mean, there's so many thoughts going through my head. Put me through just the initial. You driving back. You kind of done went through your emotions, man. Put me through the driving back. Just the drive from Jackson back to Nashville. What's in your head, man?
I'm the person who this situation happened to, so I seen it unfold in real time. Far as okay, this assault just happened. Okay, these people calling your phone. Okay, they talking about it on social media. I literally watched all them processes happen in the exact time I'm the person who it happened to. Right. So I say probably within like I'm talking about within probably about 15 minutes they was talking about it on social media. But
wow.
I'm
very. It was that quick of a turnaround.
Yeah, I'm very famous, so it's one of those things of like, oh yeah, they got him. It's like an unbelievable type. Before like that drive back where my head was at, that first like it's a 2-hour drive back from Jackson to Nashville. Of course I had called my girl and of course I had let her know. It just went down or whatever, and I ain't know what decision I was finna make in that moment. Yeah, but of course she ain't let me
Shout out to the sister. Shout out to the sister. Because I mean, in a situation like that, man, you gonna need somebody that's gonna ground you. You know what I'm saying? And if she was that person at that time, then shout out to her, man.
Because I'm somebody like who have been in situations before. So like, if you know it's really time and you really finna do that, you gonna call your loved ones, let them know like, all right, I'm finna do this right here. I love you. What you do?
Yeah, fam. Great. Man, and that's that's you call yourself T Raw, man. That's raw emotion. You know what I'm saying? That's raw emotion, man. Whoever that sister is, shout out to you, because apparently you was the guardian angel. You know what I'm saying? You was the guardian angel, man.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, thank God, man. Like you said, for some reason, man, God is always in the midst, man.
For sure.
And his timing is always perfect. I was just talking to a brother just yesterday, and I was telling him God is always never a second too late or a millimeter too early. He's always on time, man. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you was talking to your cousin right when that went down, that needed to be. That needed to be in that time. That needed to be, man.
I got everything I got. Like,
that needed to be, man.
How I have video evidence of this. She's the person who got that for me. She the person who like secured all that. Because I wasn't there. I'm the person who it just happened to. Like, She made sure like,
But you recognize, because even the story we had off camera, if you hadn't been for her on that FaceTime, you probably wouldn't be in the position you in to even try to do anything.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she
As
definitely
far
put me on
as
point.
far as
Right.
legal is
Yeah.
concerned,
Right.
you'd have to just go straight street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because she was there at that time, that's when I know it's something greater going on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. I know,
something
man.
greater going on.
Pops
man.
might got some questions, but I got one more for you off the top of my head.
I'm
With these dudes, man, because I just, you know, in your opinion, we talked about it off mic a little bit. What was their motive? If any, not saying, of course, you know, there should not ever be a motive to carry out something so heinous as that. But if there was a motive, what would it have been? In your opinion,
You got two motives, because the people who did that attack, 10 times out of 10 were Lane College students who stayed inside of that freshman dormitory.
Yeah.
I believe that they did it for clout, and I believe they did it for clout and attention, because not one angle, but they recorded it from 2 different angles and posted it on social media immediately.
Yeah.
When I say I'm very popular, like, and I make sure I got all my documentation, I dotted all my I's and crossed all my T's. When it first happened, like that first 20, 30 minutes, they were literally selling their video. Like, oh, send me $10, I'll send it to you. Send me $20, I'll send it to you. Like,
Wow,
like y'all
man,
finna pay to
for
see that
real?
video?
Yeah.
Like, people
For
making
real?
posts, oh, I got it. Yeah, inbox me, send me. It ain't no way I'm that pop. I'm literally looking at it driving on the interstate. It ain't no way. Like, I'm really him like that.
Yeah.
So I believe it was for clout and attention, people to take their name. But of course that immediately went left, because it was only like funny for like that first hour and a half. Then after that, like when it starts going viral, I realize y'all just sexually assaulted somebody on camera and just posted it. Like, that's how the dorm. Like, somebody finna go to jail about this. Man, of course nobody went to jail. But the second, supposedly from what they say on social media, and it's just me saying what my documentation got, suppose they should have been paid $5,000 or something like that
for the footage.
For, I guess, either for the footage or
for
I don't know whether it was for my chain or for my shoes or but from what they say on social media, I seen a lot of, did they get their $5,000? Did they get paid? Did they? That's a whole lot.
So that's the word, is that it was like
supposedly
a monetary thing tied to this,
like a bounty.
You have to understand, these are college kids. Like, these kids no older than 18, 19, 20. Like,
right. And you had never been to Lane. I heard you say that.
No, this thing about it, that was my second time going to Lane.
Right.
That person who dorm room it happened in, just a week prior to that, we had shot a video of like me, quote, quote, sneaking into Lane. There wasn't nothing personal against Lane, wasn't nothing prejudice. I'm from East Jackson. That school is literally
it's part of your content and other stuff.
So that person, Terrio, who room it happened in, who was a student of that school, we had just shot a video of sneaking into Lane College a week before then. So it was never I know him or we're that close or anything like that. That was my first time ever going to Lane College, point blank, period. And that second time I went was when that attack happened. My second time ever going inside that dorm or ever linking with him ever again was the night that happened. That was my second time going up there. I got proof of all it. Never ever. I don't kick it up there. That's not a chill out spot. The people who did that, those 10 to 15 people, I don't know any of those people. I don't know them from a can of paint. Those are not anybody from my city. And like, Jackson is small. Everybody don't dislike me. If those would have been anybody from the city that I'm from, like, where would have been got back to me? I know so and so. Like, that's her cousin or his nephew or like, I'm from a small city. That didn't happen with nobody from where I'm from. I don't know any of those people from Can of Paint. They go back and look at the records. None of those people knew me. Y'all
would it be 10 to 15 folks? You for sure that? Because in my head, and we just throwing back, opinions back and forth. I just feel like, man, if it's that calculated, them boys, there's some connection somewhere in between.
I'm gonna tell you what I feel like the connection was. The connection is, I feel like possibly I was a part of a hazing. And I'm gonna tell you why I feel like I was a part of the hazing.
And you gotta get somebody popular.
This situation, this can be an allegation or whatever. Like, this came after me sitting on this situation for months. This situation, the assault that took place, that happened to me, this happened a week before Lane College homecoming. This attack happened a week before. Did nobody in this attack get charged? identified, none of that. The only person who supposedly got in trouble was the Terrio person who room did happen in. That's the only person who supposedly got kicked out of school. But he didn't get held in no legal trouble. From the beginning, when I filed the first incident report, admitted that he's the person who set me up. That's the dorm room it happened in. Like when you watch the video, you literally hear people on camera saying, "Watch the TV, watch the TV."
Yeah, what I heard.
What do you care about watching the TV for? Hitting the TV? Y'all just came here to jack somebody or just to mess somebody. Oh, you know them. Y'all in cahoots. Y'all something like that. Yeah. So I feel like there was a hazing also because out of those 10 to 15 people and us and me being from Jackson but understanding how Lane College campus is very low monitored. Out of those 10 to 15 people, realistically, at least 8 or 9 of those people were Lane College students and lived there on that campus. Those other people who probably had the guns and things like that possibly didn't stay there. But it's a high possibility they do. It's not uncommon for people to get caught with. It's not uncommon for people at Lane College to get caught with guns. It's not uncommon. People have guns at Lane College. So they're going down that night.
In college period.
They going down, then nobody pistol whipped me or hit me with a gun directly, but definitely, aimed. Like when somebody, like, I love that this was on camera because, like, fact check me. Somebody said, "Where your money at? Give me your money." During that same exact time, somebody had 1.8 video. You see me flopping in the video, like, now that I tell you this detail, go back and rewatch that video. You gonna see me do certain body flops, all that, because it's like, oh, like, you know, I don't know where you finna hit me at. Right. You literally see me get the folding and flopping, like, for me to make it out that situation, I genuinely don't feel like it was a motive to kill me. No, it was just we need to make him go viral, to make other people go viral. At least I don't do viral things like that, just content. But we need a viral moment off of him, off of his name.
Because he is already viral himself in his name.
So when I say 2 videos got posted, a third one got posted, right? A third video of like a similar attack, somebody getting their clothes pulled off, all that. It's not me, of course. This is a whole different scenario. They literally put my name on it in like the video of T-Raw third angle.
Wow.
Y'all ain't never just clap chase out my name like
that. It's clickbait.
It's clickbait. That's when I knew. That's when I knew. Ooh, my name hot. My name hot.
It's clickbait.
You never did that.
You. I know
security never came none of that.
Yeah.
Like
do you get something? Because it's something I want to ask.
I'm just listening right now, man. I'm just tripping, man.
That night we went into that dorm room, Grace Hall. It was no security in any of that. Like the first time I went there, that week prior, during the daytime, it was nobody in there. Lane College is not high monitored. It's not high security. You're not checking in, writing your name down. When that attack happened, them people stopped. Like they got something. Like they got what they came for. It wasn't a security came in. They came in Mason or he yelled something or nobody. Like when I say nobody came to help me, like I made it out of there. Like I made it out of there. Like God bless me. Like he left like them keys and that wallet in my phone. Like my cousin was still on FaceTime when I picked up the phone. Like if they were able to.
She was on FaceTime during the whole.
That's the piece I was checking. That's what I was saying. The whole time she was still on FaceTime.
So she's hearing.
He said when he came back, the phone was still on. She was still on.
I never hung up.
She was still on.
My cousin never hung up on me. Nah, she never had that light got cut off, cut back on. All that. My cousin never hung up on me.
Else going on.
How I ran downstairs, ran back upstairs. She was on the phone for all that. So like, if you can run back Lane College, like any camera footage from the hallway, from the stairwell, any of it, you will see me talking to my phone like this. You won't see it like this because I'm on FaceTime. Then they know like I'm straight. They just got me though, but I'm straight. Like because I didn't know what I was gonna do. Like
Wow.
And then he said he went downstairs and he went out the door and the alarm came.
I went out the back door.
That let me
know what I just
said. Somebody lived in that dorm.
They
lived in that dorm, but he's on that college. Because they would have went out that door.
Right.
When I went outside, like to my vehicle, of course, like adrenaline pumping. This college dorm, I look back up at it. Everything quiet. I know they in one of them windows looking down, laughing at all. I got up out of there. I got up out like.
Oh, I got up out of there too. If I could. If I could. Yes.
And that next day, like following that incident, as far as like that school, I had an administrator. I ain't even gonna drop him directly, but I had an administrator reach out to me and basically acknowledge the situation. acknowledging, thanking me for not retaliating or doing anything like stupid or anything stupid. He's the one who acknowledged to me that those were students. We actually laughed about the part of saying, "Oh, watch the TV." We actually laughed about that part because, oh yeah, you definitely just put yourself in ties with them. Y'all know each other like it's some type of cahoots. He's actually the person who told me like to take the route that I took legally, and for me to get the back end the way that I'm getting, it's like, you told me to run it this way, so for me to be getting treated this way isn't. Yeah. So as far as that next day, the only thing that happened, he acknowledged to me, okay, you need to make a police report within 48 hours, things like that. I acknowledged I don't live in Jackson, I stay in Nashville. I believe that Saturday I went down there, made the report. A lady came outside, police officer took my report. That was it.
Yep.
The investigator that got put on my case at that point, and this is like sums up where I'm at right now. The investigator that got put on my case did little to nothing. He actually, and this was the part where it like gets very deep and gets like, this school and Jackson Police Department have like ties with each other.
Makes sense.
The investigator over my case, actually, like before I say that, the investigator over my case is actually the same investigator who was involved when I had a situation when I was 16 that landed me in Nashville.
You said earlier.
That's the same exact, investigator over that case. So I'm from a very small city. Like when I first met him, it was instantly like, oh, this is your dad. You had this situation, didn't you? Like, reassuring me, like, okay, same person.
Wow.
After I gave him like all the information, like I documented every documentation, all the documentation I got it myself. I wrote down all of it. If I've been my own caseworker since this incident happened on October 2nd. Ain't nobody took down nothing for me but my cousin Deja, literally. Besides like the actual digital evidence, all that came from me. I sent over all my injuries. I made sure I took pictures of all my injuries, the gash in the side of my head. Like, JPD has all of this. Like, the investigator never took no pictures of me, none of that. Like, I'm the person who sent all of this over.
Wow.
He told me that he couldn't question the person, Terrio, who room it happened in, for whatever reason he gave me. But this was the funny thing about that, and I say set up for failure. That investigator actually identified one of the people who I guess was part of the trolling or knew the people who did it. He posted a picture with my necklace. I had my necklace stolen during the incident. Okay. I dropped it on the ground. Somebody picked it up later on. This person took a picture with my pendant and posted on social media like they took that chain and took a car from me. The police identified that person. I never identified that person, none of that, because I knew like, you didn't do anything physically. You just know the people who did it. I have bigger fish to fry. Like, you just social media trolling. The police actually identified that person who posted this picture on social media and put him in my police report as the only alleged suspect. And it gave me his full name, his driver's license number, his phone number, his address, and I can remember asking the police, the investigator, what's the point of giving me all his information if it's not enough for y'all to even go and question him?
Exactly.
And I can remember actually being smart in that moment and saying, okay, if I was to steal a car and it get reported stolen and I take a picture of that car, y'all not finna put a search warrant on my house? And he told me, oh, I don't know about this. That's when I understood, okay, this isn't about money, this isn't about race, this isn't about none of that. It didn't happen to one of y'all.
Come on, bro.
My dad, I'm not the son or the nephew to none of the police department. I mean, none of the police in the city, none of the firefighters, none of the government officials. No, you just City Cooper. That just happened to you. Like, you from East Jackson, you gonna probably crash out and do something stupid.
You another number.
And this was funny after that situation actually. That same investigator, that a week after that incident took place when I got jumped, I told you that next week was Lane College homecoming.
Right.
A homecoming party got shot up, I believe, like that Saturday night or that Sunday morning, something like that. A party got shot up, 10 people got hit, a female died.
Wow.
The police immediately, of course, questioned me, things like that. And I think to myself, why did y'all put this much effort into questioning me and trying to figure out if I did that, if I just crashed out like that stupid after I just showed y'all I was cooperating, I was not on crash out timing. So that was very slap in the face. And they told me that I wasn't credible because after that situation happened, I posted some Pooh Shiesty song lyrics. that I can show exactly what song they came off of. That made me not credible because they told me that I claimed that I shot the party up. Why would I claim to do something like that after I just told you? I'm not understanding. Y'all just want, like, you have to genuinely understand this situation, like with it being so small and like biased and people having like being in cahoots. They were genuinely mad, like police department, genuinely mad that wasn't me who shot their party up. Like they genuinely mad, like you didn't crash out, you're not stupid. We can't repaint.
That was the expectation they had for you.
We can't rewrite this post and rewrite this situation that just happened last week and put you as, okay, the person who snuck into Lane College disrespected security. The person who just went to Lane College and was causing disruption, who had a situation happen to him. The next person who just crashed out and did this at a party. Y'all really throw the book at me. Like that's what y'all was ready to do. Y'all was mad y'all couldn't do that. So when I came with any other moves after that, and like I believe I was ignored for 2 weeks. And I asked for what I asked for? I asked them to send me over video footage. They never sent me over any video footage. I even asked my police investigator, okay, when you update the report, can you put in the report you weren't able to obtain video footage from the school or they didn't exist? Do you think they put that in there? No, why would we put that in there? We're not finna help you and give you no, we're not doing that, sir. No, the part of, okay, it was guns there. Did anybody hit you with a gun? Okay, I'm not writing down any guns was there.
I'm telling you what I see.
I'm in it. I'm telling you what I'm saying.
How I was hit with belts and things like that. I don't even believe that was put in the incident report. Like, I believe they just made it like, okay, he was just robbed out of his belongings, his chain, his shoes.
Something that normally happens.
Content creator, things like that. It's way deeper.
But even if it was just, even if you get robbed, there still should have been some consequences for that.
The school never even publicly acknowledged this situation. The school didn't publicly acknowledge this situation until January 12th when I acknowledged this situation publicly on my platform. Like, people feel like I did this for a clout move or things like that. Out of all the content creator ideas that I come up with, all the times I done went viral, why would I use a situation of me getting beat up and my clothes took off me to use that for clout?
Take Excel,
man, like you think I'm finna sell my soul to do that? No, that is not the move. I'm not. Out of all the other routes, no. That's just what was laid on the table, and if you don't say nothing about it, nothing gets done. That's really what gets you swept under the rug. How I just told you that. How I just told y'all that they never publicly acknowledged that situation until I publicly acknowledged it. I reached out to so many platforms. Matter of fact, I finally got in contact with the dean of students. I believe her name is Miss Kimberly Bell. I finally got in contact with her on October 21st. That incident happened on October 2nd. When I finally got in contact with her, she told me that she didn't see any of the emails, hear any of the voicemails I left her. She told me, okay, I'm finna email you first, and you send me back the video that you're talking about. I'm not aware of the situation you're talking about. So she sends me an email. The email literally says testing, because that's the first email she sent to make sure I get it. I immediately, while we're on the phone, send her back one of the video angles of that situation. While we're on the phone, she's like, okay, I'm finna watch it, I'm gonna call you back. Of course, 20 minutes go by, she never called me back. She actually emailed me back and told me, okay, you've been in cooperation or been in communication with this administrator. Keep in communication with this administrator. You just told me that you didn't know this was going on.
Ooh, I'm not surprised.
And I just brought it to your life.
I'm not surprised.
And I've been told by other high-ups that was just her covering her, that she was aware. Because when I did talk to the other administrator, he acknowledged that he did send out emails. He did do his part. So I don't know who did what, but I know I got proof of what I was told. So there was no justification. It was no reassurance. So we got you. We gonna do something. Y'all didn't speak on it till I did. So that means nothing when the guy done about it. Unless like I'm speaking how I'm speaking right now. This is the only way someone get done about it. But some gonna get done about it now. I hate that I had to be the advocate for this, but I know like so many people go through this, they can't speak on it. So I know me talking about it right now, so many people gonna feel me.
Like, you just said they put a number video out there with your fake, your name on it. So that got done to somebody else too.
You feel me?
And they probably didn't say nothing. They felt like they didn't have a leg to stand on.
What you call that, man, is a digital footprint. That's what that is. It's a digital footprint. That video that got posted, the video of the dude rocking the pendant, he doing whatever he doing.
Always digital footprint.
It will be there.
Evidence.
It's still there.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for me to understand that all this there, for me to be my own caseworker and take it as personally as I do, I still ain't been able to been brought no justice. All the evidence I got about the police investigator has it. I've been asked for different investigators. I was told that I couldn't. I was denied that by the police department's chief. I was told that I was trying to extort the school because I asked for compensation because they never acknowledged me and they were ignoring me for 2 weeks.
Right.
So during that, I believe it was on that 3rd week, I asked for $2 million in compensation and settlement for, of course, the negligence and all the other things that went on and things like that. Of course, after that, no more conversation. We're not answering no emails, we're not answering no phone, none of that. I finally ended up getting in contact with the district attorney of the city. His name is Jody Pickens, I believe.
Okay.
He actually calls me after hours. I called him like 3-4 times, talked to his secretary. She's like, okay, I'm gonna let him know to call you back. He actually calls me back, like I'm from a small city. He actually calls me back after hours. It's like 5 or 6 p.m. He calls me just to let me know, like, yes, acknowledge me, let me know he know of the situation, things like that. He told me that he was only the district attorney. He wasn't involved with the police department. He could only prosecute people. So unless you had somebody criminally held by the police department, it was nothing that he could do. And in that same exact conversation, he acknowledged to me, also, you can't ex Lane College for $2 million because that's extortion. First off, sir, I never asked or told you, or first, no, we're not even on that part. I never even emailed you or told you. You're not Lane College or alumni or none of their administrators. So what did you even talking to me about Xing them for talking, like, I don't even know what you're talking about that part of the conversation. I'm talking to you about criminal part. You're talking to me about something else. It's some in-house conversations already going on. It's already a narrative trying to get painted. How I said them people were mad that I'm not the person who crashed out and did that part. Those people are genuinely mad. Like, they hate that they don't got that to hold against me. They hate that they couldn't repaint their picture. How that situation happened to me at that school a week before Lane College, how they never acknowledged it. If I was been a person who shot their party, if they would have acknowledged it then.
You was a payday. That's what it was. You was a payday.
They would have made sure they put a book in
Also an easy work
did everything they would
payday.
would have made sure they put everything on the line and would have showed that they was zero tolerance for anything going like that. Would have made me a clear example. But since you wasn't one of us and it didn't happen to one of us and you're not one of our people, it is what it is. You better move around for real.
And unfortunately, like you said, they would have spent that to their advantage.
Oh yeah, they would have spent it.
Yeah,
right now, how like I'm telling the media, like they would have been telling this picture, like and there would have been nothing I could do. My story would have been so much smaller. But with the help of y'all, it's gonna be so much bigger, and it's gonna be the way that I'm telling y'all that it happened. Like,
man. So, let me ask you this, man, because this is a mental health platform, and from that incident,
shout out my rap advocate.
No problem. So from that incident to where you are right now, where you at mentally?
Mentally, I feel like that night I experienced the ego death because like that night, once I had time to go home, go to sleep, take a shower, things like that, wake up, you feel me, things. So I had time to rethink. Like my daddy called me that next day. Like when that video like went viral and things like that, like my daddy called me because he saying that like my daddy told me to crash up. Like my daddy told me to go and handle your business. I got you. Like I know like my daddy got me like the back of his hand. Like no, I still say I thought about 20 minutes. Nah, I ain't.
Cause your daddy was like, "That's my child, man."
You feel me?
Like, for any parent, man.
Of course he called me like. Of course he called me like.
Any parent to see their son in that situation.
Come on.
You know, cause like he called me back like a week later, like we chopped it up again. Like he apologized. He was just from like a hurt parent standpoint.
Absolutely.
But me knowing that I didn't do that, me knowing that was my one parent, like especially like my main parent, and you gave me the green light to go do something, and I was still bigger than to go and doing it, cause it wouldn't have been the best for us. It's like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm so mature. I'm one of them matures, like you can't go backwards at this point. So whatever righteous path you walk, you gotta keep on walking that path. Cause you already made your bed when you didn't go spin back.
See, I think, man, like I said, man, a lot of time the situation, I'm gonna tell my son this all the time. A lot of time the situations we're in are bigger than us. And that situation is bigger than you, man.
You're not the only person going through things. Like, people don't see it.
Because some other stuff going on over there too, man, that hadn't been exposed yet. And see, what you bringing this kind of light, man, whatever going on, they're gonna start trying to tighten them bolts down. They're gonna start trying to tighten that stuff, man.
They're gonna try to discredit me when I say like I made sure I dotted my I's and crossed my T's. Like I made sure I brought this notebook with me. I made sure I documented every point that I felt like was that important for me to hit, not to miss. Like, I reached out to a lot of people. A lot of people declined me, or either a lot of people act like they couldn't do things for me or acknowledge the situation because Lane College is very powerful. That's one of the first HBCUs in America. So I understand when I email or I call, y'all say y'all gonna call me back or email me back, y'all don't. I understand exactly what that is. Y'all not gonna say anything rude or anything. Like, no, y'all are institutions. Y'all are creditors. Y'all are things like that. I reached out to a lot of people. I know like y'all hear this situation, y'all say it's on video. You didn't reach out to news outlets. You didn't reach out to podcasts. I reached out to a lot of people. It's conflict. If you understand what conflict is,
man,
you know somebody who went the lane. If you in Tennessee, you know somebody who went the lane. You know somebody who went the lane.
As old as I am, I got people from my town in LaGrange, Georgia, that went to lane.
My oldest brothers went to lane. Like this is a staple, like in Tennessee, so it's not an uncommon thing. But
right is right and wrong is wrong.
And it didn't happen to one of them, so that's why they feel the way that they feel about it. And I hate that they betted the house on me crashing out, because that's not where my head was at, and that's not what I planned on doing genuinely.
They thought, bro, that you were gonna be another number in the statistical book. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times the other cultures look at us as just another number. You know what I'm saying? So let me say this, man, as we wrap up. I don't know if anybody even told you this, and I just met you. I'm proud of you.
Appreciate you.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
I genuinely don't feel like nobody done gave my flowers for not crashing out in this situation.
I'm proud of you.
Because, you know, the old me, it's like, even me looking like at the video, like when I go and watch it or look at the things I looked at, it's like, see, it ain't no way you went through that. It ain't no way.
It's a reason why I'm saying what I'm saying.
It's like, I can't be living the same life. I'm not in the same timeline. Like, I ain't ego yet.
I'm not the same person. When I first watched it, my son was showing it to me. And man, I immediately got hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, that's crazy right there. Man. That's crazy, dude.
I don't know if anybody's told you this over that time, but I'm proud of you.
Man.
That ain't something that every man can look at, and your blood just don't get to boiling. You know what I'm saying?
It's one thing that I learned, like the most gangster thing you can do is walk away.
Walk away.
I didn't know you don't understand that. You don't understand that until you end up in a situation where you've been having and you got the opportunity where you almost lost it. It's like, okay, you're gonna lose again. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You gonna think about it and be like, no, it ain't worth it. I got a kid, all the time. Like, no, I ain't doing that.
And see,
it's bigger than you.
I was getting ready to say it again. It's bigger than you, man.
It's bigger than you.
Whenever this gets to where it needs to go, it's gonna be some more stuff gonna come out that probably need to come out. You know what I'm saying?
I hope some people feel me. I hope some people come forward. Like, I ain't get on here just doing this for views or anything like that. Like, no. Like, I call myself exposed what's going on. I'm not the only person who just went through. Like, especially me being a black male, like, I was sexually assaulted. Like, that genuinely wasn't cool. Like, 10 to 15 people got on the same page and thought y'all was gonna post it on social media and it was just gonna be what it was. Man. I'm still looking for a silver attorney. I'm still looking for multiple things, actually.
And I hate, man, that even our people feel like we can do some more of our people like that and try to get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
You have to understand how far that brainwashing went.
So true, man.
And when I feel like when you know right, you're not supposed to do wrong. You're not supposed to move wrong anymore. So it don't matter where you found out that you was wrong. You can start doing right there. Nobody gonna judge you for stuff. They might get to, like, talk about it in the beginning, but once you stay on that, bro, your hand on that. Like, you gotta get in time. I done watch people go from savage to being Christians. Like, get like that.
And I was just get like
even
the scriptures say this, man. When you know better, you do better. That's basically what it said. Don't say it like that, but that's the principle. When you know better, you do better. So, and here's the thing, and I'm gonna ditto what my son said. The average person, even me at my age, when I first saw it, I'm like, I'm thinking about what I would have did. You know what I'm saying?
I'm proud of you, bro.
I'm thankful, man, that you responded. I'm thankful that you responded the way that you did, man, because here's the thing. If you had to respond in any other kind of way, you wouldn't be sitting right here.
Any other way. You could have turned out no well but the way that I turned out. Like, walking away was the only way that I would be sitting right here.
This is true. This is true.
There's no way I could have defended myself, did anything to anybody, anything. Like, I would have been the person in the wrong. You're not even a student at that school.
Like, right.
But, you know, of course, they're going to try to hit you with the, you're trespassing. That trespass go out the window when you're invited by somebody who lives at a residence. I was invited there by a student of that school who lived there.
And you got documentation.
Like, what? I got plenty of documentation.
You know what? That just took that out. Because you're right. If that person is a resident, you can invite people to your dorm.
Exactly. They have it in the dorm. When I say, like, I was brought no justice, even the suspects that, like, were known, tied in, like, they weren't even questioned.
Wow.
I'm from a small enough city for, like, me to even, like, not be cool with these people. I was still, like, here wearing on the vine of, this happened to that person because that situation with you. No, did nothing happen to anybody. The only thing that I know that happened is that person got kicked out of school. You didn't get held to no accountability,
Look,
no.
and even with
slap on the
that,
wrist. That's it.
even with that, him getting kicked out. What about them other folks?
Right.
That's why
Right.
I feel like
They didn't get kicked
Right.
out.
That's why I feel like I was part of a haze. You're not telling me that it was 10 to 15 people on the dorm that 9 times out of 10 lived in that dorm, and y'all telling me none of them was part of the same fraternities, none of them was the same sorority, none of them people played the same stuff.
Yeah.
But them people was on the same time, and them people planned to do that. Them people did that for clout. Them people, they did that for a hazing. They happened the week before mine. Them people did that part of a hazing, I'm telling you. Yeah.
And the brother that
Ain't
got
nobody
kicked
get in
out,
trouble.
I wanna,
Nobody got
I
in
wonder
trouble.
what his
Yeah.
parents think.
Yeah.
You got kicked
Yeah.
out of school because of what? I know what I'd be saying as a parent.
Dude.
You got kicked out of school because of what?
Dude.
You know what I'm saying?
It's so many.
Look, I want to
man.
say something. I ain't gonna say it though.
It's so many different dynamics, man, that can come from this story that you done told, fam. And I just, above all else, again, man, I know we wrapping up, man, but there is another black man that's done went through what you done
That's
went
right.
through.
And
I
didn't get
hope
a
he
chance
speak
to
up.
say
And didn't get a
that.
chance to
And
speak.
is walking around with all that in him right now
Right,
without a chance to
right.
express it.
Yeah,
Without
yeah.
a chance to express
That's
it.
the
Y'all
mental
feel
health
me?
piece.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the mental health piece, man. So, man, look, Teddy, as we get ready to wrap up, man, one thing I do want to do, man, first things first, bro, is tell you I'm proud of you and I appreciate you for sharing your story on our platform,
proud of
man.
you, man.
I'll
Yeah.
never forget, man, you
Yeah.
messaged us, man. You gave me
Yeah.
some good energy. We called each other. We chopped it up, man. Here we are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just
Yeah.
for you being real, being transparent.
People be too famous. You very humble. Both of y'all very humble.
Man, thank you, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't
y'all-
consider us as,
Y'all very
you know what I'm
humble.
saying?
Y'all
Yeah.
very humble.
The way and we just saying this, you know, as we wrap up, the way that he approached us was as if we wallow and gilly.
Yeah.
Like, dog, we ain't.
Yeah,
We two
yeah.
regular Negroes that put on
Yeah,
our drawers,
man.
left foot, right foot. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah,
You got
man.
regular problems that everybody else got.
Yeah,
Like,
probably
people
more.
probably more. Yeah, I just probably more.
Yeah.
Probably more.
You know, both be
Shit,
acting
man.
famous. I appreciate the humbleness.
Nah, man, that's
No, we
love,
appreciate
bro.
the love, man, because
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
the fact that you felt like we could carry your story
Right,
a little bit
man,
further.
right.
We appreciate that,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Because
Yeah, man.
our thing is people need to hear that.
Yes.
That's when I ask you,
Yes.
where are you at right now mentally?
Yeah.
Because somebody else has gone through
Yeah,
that,
yeah, right,
but
right,
didn't
right,
get
right.
a chance to express it like
Yeah.
you
Oh,
did.
y'all just letting
Yeah.
me get all that off just then. That's genuinely my last time speaking on it. This is my first time speaking on it. Like,
Wow.
that's why I waited till I had the right
Yeah.
platform to do it. Like,
Wow.
y'all just mentally freed me from a lot. I know I'm not answering no questions, none of that. I just said what went on. I just said everything that went on.
Man, that's
God.
love, man.
Praise God.
That's love, man. That we were able to really just give you peace of mind
Yeah.
above all else.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all I got,
You
man.
look,
Shoot, that's love, man.
and you helped me, man, because
Oh, God,
at
me
the
too.
end of the day,
Me too.
I had to check myself because when I
Yeah.
watched that, I felt some type of way.
Immediately.
You know what I'm saying?
You should have seen his face before you pulled up.
It ain't no
I
way.
Felt, yeah, I
It
felt
ain't
some
no
type of
way.
way, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man.
I ain't the same
But,
person. I'm smarter, more mature.
Blessings to that,
You
bro.
keep growing in
Blessings
life.
to that.
Man, shout out to your pops though, man.
Shout out
for
to
coming-
Pops, man.
For coming
Yeah.
back and telling you that, hey, man, I was a little hurt when I saw that, but
I
I
just thought-
apologize.
Yeah.
Because I was ready to go do something.
Hey, Pops, if you listen, I feel you.
Hey, we
I feel you, OG.
Hey,
I
one of these
feel
days
you.
we'll
I
get
feel
maybe
you.
get you in the shower store. When
Yeah,
we had to go
yeah,
through
we got a
something like
similar
that.
situation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I just talked to him today and told him I was doing this. You
Man,
know,
shout out to your OG.
Yeah,
Shout out to you,
shout out
man.
to you,
Wherever
man.
you